Hey there, wrestling fans. The Bobby Holiday here, and welcome to the Bobby Holiday Show. Just a few short weeks ago, Brock Lesnar shocked the entire WWE Universe when he announced that he would be entering the Royal Rumble as the first entrant. Ever since he announced that, one thing that has been on everybody's mind is who exactly will eliminate Brock Lesnar from the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of speculation that whoever eliminates Lesnar will be the man to face him at WrestleMania. Today I'm going to discuss with you 10 different superstars that I feel have a good chance of being the one to eliminate Brock Lesnar in this year's Royal Rumble. So let's kick it off today and talk about the first person I believe could eliminate Brock Lesnar from the Royal Rumble, and that is a former rival of his, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe and Lesnar had a decent small feud back in 2017 over the Universal Champion. Many people, myself included, felt that that was the perfect time to pull the trigger on a Samoa Joe push and title run. As we all know, that never happened, but what better time than now to give Samoa Joe that big spot? Joe is red hot right now after his face turn and alliance with Kevin Owens, and getting the opportunity to eliminate Lesnar from the Rumble could skyrocket Joe's popularity and make him the perfect candidate to take down Lesnar at WrestleMania for the WWE title. Next up is one that I really hate to bring up, but I feel like it has to be mentioned. Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez and Brock Lesnar have a long-standing rivalry dating back to their UFC days, and WWE reignited that rivalry back in the fall when Velasquez made his WWE debut. Velasquez's first match was a loss to Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel for the WWE title. Having Velasquez eliminate Lesnar from the Rumble could perfectly set up their rematch at WrestleMania. However, I truly hope that is not the route they take here and they go with someone different to follow this path. I just feel there are many more superstars who deserve a chance. Velasquez could be great someday, but I believe that his time is not now. Next up, we have the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle has spent a good amount of time on social media the past couple years calling out the likes of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, constantly referring to the fact that he would love to retire Brock Lesnar. It's honestly been thoroughly entertaining. Riddle has spoken out time after time after time that he'd love a shot at Lesnar, and having him eliminate Lesnar from the Rumble would ignite the flame to that dream feud perfectly. It's not uncommon for WWE to insert NXT superstars in the Rumble as surprise entrants, and the King of Bros would surely be given a warm welcome in Houston if he were to be included. Given his MMA background, a showdown with Lesnar would have a ton of promise, and I think Bro vs. Beast is something fans everywhere would love to see at WrestleMania. Next up, we got somebody who's out looking for a little bit of revenge, the Viper, Randy Orton. Back at SummerSlam in 2016, Lesnar dominated Randy Orton, defeating him by TKO. The match was rather lackluster and left a sour taste in most fans' mouths. Orton could get some redemption for the humiliating loss by eliminating Lesnar from the Rumble. A later showdown between Orton and Lesnar, this time for the title at WrestleMania, could be entertaining if booked correctly. Maybe we'll finally get to see that F5 reverse into an RKO that we all know we're dying to see. Anyways, I would be okay with seeing Randy Orton get a little bit of revenge and going on to take Brock Lesnar down at the Royal Rumble. Next up, we got a dominant superstar who's hungry for success, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre has been on a dominant warpath lately, destroying every superstar who gets in his way. Well, aside from Orton recently. But anyways, McIntyre has pointed out that he has yet to get a shot at the WWE title throughout his entire career, and I think we can all agree it's about damn time he got his shot. If they don't decide to pull the trigger on a McIntyre Rumble win, which I honestly think him winning could be a big possibility, having him eliminate the Beast could set him up for the desired and deserved title opportunity anyways. McIntyre serves as a believable contender to eliminate Lesnar, and a showdown between these two behemoths could lead to an instant classic. Next up, we got someone that could be considered a little bit of an underdog if he steps in the ring with Lesnar, but I'm going with my man, R-Truth. Now for all those rolling their eyes and laughing here, bear with me on this one. Take yourself back 18 years ago to the 2002 Royal Rumble when Maven shockingly eliminated The Undertaker. Both men made a classic moment with priceless reactions and a brutal beatdown on Maven to follow. Now imagine close to that same exact thing happening, but with R-Truth and Brock Lesnar. Now we know WWE loves to recycle old storyline structures, and this would be one of those times that would definitely be well received. Truth is one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining superstar on the roster, and a moment like this would make the crowd lose their minds. In a good way, of course. It may not lead to an R-Truth Lesnar match at Mania, but they could easily book a quick little squash match on Raw for Lesnar to defend the title against Truth, giving R-Truth just a little bit of a rub for all the work he's been putting in this year. Anyways, I think it would be heavily entertaining if we got to see R-Truth eliminate Brock Lesnar from the Royal Rumble. Next up is someone who really has no history or interaction with Lesnar, but it would be a perfect setup for his red-hot career that he's got going lately, and that man is the one and only Keith Lee. One of the biggest talking points following the past Survivor Series was Keith Lee. Keith Lee absolutely wowed the crowd and won every wrestling fan over in his performance in the 5-on-5-on-5 men's elimination match. Why not give Keith Lee an even bigger moment to shine and let him be the one to slay the beast in the Rumble? A matchup between these two massive superstars would be absolutely colossal, and the reaction to follow the elimination of Lesnar would be equally as massive. Next up, we have someone who recently had an interaction with Lesnar, Ricochet. WWE loves to foreshadow, and this past Monday on Raw, they may have given us an idea that Ricochet will be the one to step up and eliminate Lesnar from the Rumble. Ricochet boldly proved that he has no fear when it comes to standing face-to-face with Lesnar, and after being put down with a cheap low blow, Ricochet's motivation to take down Lesnar could be even higher. Now, I don't truly believe that Ricochet would eventually take the title from Lesnar, but Lesnar puts on great matches with guys of Ricochet's size, and it could lead to a big-time spotlight moment and match for Ricochet down the road. Next up, we have one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Kevin Owens. Not only is Kevin Owens one of my favorite picks to win the Rumble in general, but he's also one of my top candidates to eliminate Lesnar. I could even see KO and Lesnar being the final two competitors, and Owens overcomes Lesnar, eliminates him, and sets up their match at WrestleMania perfectly. Kevin Owens is arguably one of the most popular superstars in the company right now, and this would be the perfect time to go all in on the push of Kevin Owens and let him take down Lesnar and take over the role that Rollins recently left behind with his heel turn as the face of Monday Night Raw. And lastly, we have the one and only Kofi Kingston. They say nothing is sweeter than good old-fashioned revenge, and eliminating Lesnar from the Rumble could give Kofi his first taste of revenge on Lesnar since losing the WWE title in 8 seconds back in October. Kofi Kingston became the hottest superstar in WWE in 2019, with his WrestleMania run leading to his first ever WWE Championship victory. Overall, Kofi had an incredible run with the title, but the way that he lost it still leaves a sour taste in most fans' mouths. Kofi could regain some redemption by eliminating Lesnar and hopefully going on to win the title back at Mania in a big underdog upset. Now, I know that he had his big Mania moment last year, but how many times in a row did they let Roman Reigns, or John Cena, or even Stone Cold have his moment? Let Kofi Kingston get his moment yet again. Let Kofi Kingston shock the world again and win the WWE title back from Brock Lesnar. It would be an incredible story to see Kofi Kingston come back and regain his title from Lesnar in the ultimate underdog situation and be one of the most beautiful moments in WWE history, hands down. Well, that's all I've got for you today. I don't know about you, but I am incredibly excited for the Royal Rumble coming up. It is easily one of my favorite pay-per-views this year. As always, I'll be having my predictions posted up for the Royal Rumble this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. And I hope you guys enjoy your Royal Rumble weekend. Like always, make sure you share, subscribe, and most importantly, stay sexy, everybody.